Here's one of my favourite amp models within the Fractal world. We saw recently enough on releasing, we don't need to talk about them specifically, a plug-in version of this, and we've actually had it within the Fractal universe for a very long time now. And I'm talking, of course, about the Morgan AC20, which I think is a really good candidate for loads of different things, but essentially it's a beautiful kind of 2-channel AC Deluxe type thing, based on the AC30. But let's just bring up some tones and see where we can get with this thing. This video is brought to you by G66 UK, of course, which is your place to grab an FM9, FM3 or XFX3 within the UK. One thing I like to do with a Vox style amp is actually pair it with something other than a traditional speaker that you might use with it. So for me personally, the speakers that I tend to go for are these EV speakers. Let's go with the Rumble. I'm just going to move slightly away from the cone like this. But I'm plugged in with a PRS here, and what we get is just a really responsive thing. So if I go into single coil mode, as we crank the gain, get into some kind of nice roaring territory. If you want more gain than that, the AC20 with the EF86 would be the place to look, probably. But let's just start off, let's take things to about 7. We've also got a high cut on here, but I really like it better if we just leave that fully open, as well as the bright switch on. I think that's where you get your most responsive stuff. Let's pair it with, let's go with digital stereo then, and set the left right time ratio. Back up a bit. Then we'll have a bit of a reverb, and what should we go for? Let's go for one of the nice ambient kind of cloudy type. What I really love about this is that it's going to take pedals really well as well. So drives I'm going to put in here. First of all, a Timmy, and that's kind of convenient. We've got that as an option. And also, just a normal tube screamer, I think, is also a great little option. Or, Eternal Love is a basic tube screamer, I think. Let's go with, where are you? T808 OD. So two nice options there. So scene one, let's just go for AC20 12AX7. The kind of good thing about this is it kind of just sounds really good. It's a simple amplifier with a simple circuit that just works. Okay, and then scene two, we might just turn on the Love. Scene three, we could go for Timmy instead. Okay, right, and then what I was thinking would be, that's changing amps, which is not what we want. Scene two, go over here. Okay, then for scene four, just keep everything the same except for we're going to go into the 12AX7 EF86, which is a way more gained up. I think in real life the EF86 is actually a bit of a tube which has kind of gone down the drain a bit in terms of quality. For that reason, Bad Cat, I think, have stopped using them. See, that's also taking these drives incredibly well. So let's just go EF86. I just love the way that is sounding. Things we could consider doing, potentially, right? Let's just jump into like EF86 mod, we'll call this. And this is just a little bit of an out there idea. I've got a Matchless Lightning over behind me, a Matchless Lightning clone at least. And one of the things that's going on with that amplifier is instead of EL84s in the power section, I've actually got 6v6s. I don't know what this is going to do. Something unique to the fractal world that we could try there, but you could obviously, you know, do lots of different things with that. But yeah, I think a really, really great sounding amp. Of course, cleans up really, really, really well as well, and super touch responsive. I think you're gonna love it. To be honest, if you've not already tried it, I'm imagining this might have been one of the first things that you might have gone to in the fractal world. It is for me personally. I don't know, something about it just I'm really drawn to. That's what I was using in the introduction there. I might just map the input gain here to my expression pedal. So expression pedal 1. Right, and then same for this here, expression pedal 1. And now I can kind of control my things there. I need to calibrate that, but yeah. I'll catch you in another video soon. Let me know if you dig in the Morgan AC20. I'll drop this preset up into the Gumroad folder. Really, really simple stuff. I think it's not one that's necessarily difficult to get sounding really good. Yeah, just up the gain a little bit and you're in for a real treat. I personally really like that 4x12. You might want to try out a more traditional cab if you're going for, you know, super voxy tones. But for me, I really like the idea of pairing the sort of lower headroom Vox style circuit with a high headroom speaker, and you know, just get that ultimate kind of chimey clarity. Catch you in another video soon. Thanks to G66. That's your place to get an FM3, FM9 or XFX3. Cheers for now.